What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another Fantasy Kid video. What's good? How are y'all doing? Comment down below. How are y'all doing? Doing great. How's school treating ya? And without further ado, let's get into the video. So if you are enjoying the content lately, please do smash the subscribe button. It really helps support my channel, and it's free. And do gently tap the like button. Turn that thing blue. It looks so much better. And turn on the notification bell so you never miss another one of my uploads. But in today's video, we're going to be going over predicting the team standouts. And I'm going to do it by theme teams just to see where they could get an upgrade. And where I think they're going to get an upgrade. And so, starting off with the Bears, their defense is honestly really pretty stacked. I think Eddie Jackson is probably going to get one. It's between Eddie Jackson, Cordero Patterson, and I think it's between Eddie Jackson and Cordero Patterson. Eddie Jackson, though, I think will get it. He's been doing really well this year, and he hasn't gotten an upgrade yet. So next team is the Buccaneers. Now the Bucs have an interesting team. I think Jamal Dean is going to get it. Jamal Dean or Carlton Davis, one of those two is going to get it because both have been playing really well, or they were playing really well, and I just feel like both of them are going to get it because that's one weak spot on this team is the cornerback position. As you can see, maybe Antoine Winfield, but I doubt it. I'd say Carlton Davis or Jamal Dean. Now, for the Packers, my computer's going to load. Now, for the Packers, I'm honestly willing to bet that it's going to be, honestly, it's probably going to be Preston or Zadarius Smith. They've both have been doing really, really well, and the Smith Bros, as they're commonly known as, and I think one of them is going to get an upgrade. They really should. And if not them, then Elton Jenkins then. And for the Ravens, we're now onto the Ravens. This is a stacked team. Wow. All right, I already know who it's gonna be. The upgrade is going to be Michael Pierce. Is Michael Pierce or Brandon Williams. These are the weak links on the team. They're the lowest overalls that start, and I think one of them two is going to get an upgrade. Because I think EA is going to do it, instead of how players have performed, they're going to do it by how theme teams need upgrades, and that's how they're going to do it, I think. And so that's why I'm going through the theme teams, oh my gosh, and looking. So after the Ravens, we've got the Texans. And the Texans are looking pretty good. Immediately, right off the bat, Darren Fells stands out. I really think Darren Fells could get one. As you can see, he's got a lower, scary, sharp card. He's a definite possibility, but another possibility is someone like Bradley Roby. Maybe. But I think most likely it'll be Darren Fells. He's a really weak link on the offense, and he's been doing pretty well, I'd think. I mean, I watch NFL Red Zone. I don't watch, like, an individual game. So, now on to the Raiders. Basically, the Raiders, right off the bat, Colton Miller, man. Colton Miller. He's a 77 overall gold. I do think he will get it. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be Colton Miller. Colton Miller is going to get it because he, in reality, is he's the weakest link. He's a 77 overall, and I think he is going to be the person to get it. Now for the Rams, the Niners division rival, immediately right off the bat, this team looks pretty good, but where they could really, really improve is on the offensive line. So maybe Andrew Whitworth, because he actually plays on the Rams. I forgot that Roger Saffold's on the Titans. It's between like Andrew Whitworth or Austin Corbett or someone like that. that's new. So now we're on to the Eagles, and for the Eagles, they've got a ton of good options to get upgrades. Jason Peters is a theoretical possibility, and Javon Hargrave is another possibility. Alex Singleton is another possibility that they could do. All of these guys are possibilities, and it's going to be one of those guys. Now, the reason why I'm onto the Vikings now, the reason why I'm summarizing some of them is I don't exactly know where any of them, who any of the players are, but I'm just telling you guys who I think the players most likely to get it are going to be. And now for the Vikings, immediately Pat Elflein stands out. I feel like he could really use an upgrade. He could definitely use an upgrade, but I feel like he could definitely get an upgrade. And another one, Anthony Harris, Jeff Gladney. It's Anthony Harris or Jeff Gladney, Ben Guden. There's tons and tons of options, but personally for me, I would want Anthony Harris to get the upgrade. But I think it's between Anthony Harris, Jeff Gladney, and Pat Elflein. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Now on to the Browns. The Cleveland Browns. I don't know why the overalls aren't showing up. I wonder what happens if we reload. Do the overalls show up? No. So what's the Browns? Cleveland Browns. Oh, well, the Browns overalls aren't going to show up, but a player that definitely could use one is Sheldon Richardson could definitely use one. Mac Wilson. But I think Jarvis Landry is going to get the upgrade because he's been playing really pretty well ever since Odell Beckham Jr. got injured, and Jarvis Landry, I think, will be the one getting the upgrade. So, now on to the Cardinals, another division rival, man. Basically, their entire offensive line needs an upgrade, but it's going to be their 69 overall center. Nice. I like what you're doing, AA. It's going to be Mason Cole, 69 overall. Wonderful. Yeah, it's basically anyone on the between left guard to right tackle. Any one of these four guys could get an upgrade, and yeah, that is. But most likely the center. Most likely the center. On to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Immediately left tackle, right tackle. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna be the left tackle and the right tackle. But other than them, between the left tackle and right tackle, maybe DJ Hayden. DJ Hayden between the left tackle and right tackle. But I'm going out on a limb and saying it's going to be the left tackle and the right tackle, or the tight end. Left tackle, right tackle, or tight end. Now the Detroit Lions Motown. It's going to be between the left guard, Joe Dahl, the right tackle, Tyrell Crosby, nice name, man, or Kenny Golladay. Kenny Golladay, I feel like, has been playing really, really well and deserves an upgrade, but I think it's going to be one of the offensive linemen again. As boring as that may sound, it's, I think at this point, going to be the offensive lineman, either them two or Golladay. Though I really hope for Lions fans' sakes that it's Golladay. I mean, that it's the right tackle. But the Colts theme team, this is a pretty stacked team all around, but left tackle could really, really use an upgrade. Right tackle could use an upgrade, so could right guard. But I think it's going to be the right tackle. He's the lowest overall on the offensive side from fullbacks, but I don't think they're going to upgrade the fullback. And on defense, Malik Hooker is another one. So it's either Malik Hooker or it's going to be Braden Smith, both right tackles or free safety, both critical positions. So Colts, hopefully you guys get a good upgrade that helps. On to the Falcons theme team now. The Falcons theme team is left tackle and right tackle. Again, this might be another offensive lineman pick. Left tackle, right tackle is vulnerable positions. They could definitely get the upgrade. Yep, alright. Left tackle, right tackle, or strong safety. I personally think, though, it's going to be left tackle or the right tackle because they are the weakest links on that team. On to the Buffalo Bills. Once again, center or left tackle. One of these two is going to get the upgrades because they are just some of the lowest overalls at their position right now on the team, and they're actually doing pretty well. So it's going to be between one of these two. If I had to say, I'd say it would be the left tackle, but that's just me. After all, this is a prediction video. But now we have the Dolphins, fins up, baby. And Mike Gesicki will get it. He's been having a really pretty good year, and I feel like Mike Gesicki will be able to get it. Now, he's probably my number one choice, and my number two choice is probably Eric Rowe. So, Eric Rowe and Mike Gesicki for fins up. Now, on to the Patriots theme team. Oh my gosh. Wow, this team's actually really stacked all around. For the Patriots theme team, David Andrews could get a card, but dang, this team is stacked all around. Chase Winovich could theoretically really get a card. He's been actually performing really well for the Patriots, and he seems like a likely upgrade, though, for Pats fans. I do really hope you get a center because you need that on your team a whole lot more. Now on to the Denver Broncos, Mile High City. The entire offensive line needs work except for Graham Glasgow. This could be either right tackle, center, left guard, or left tackle. All of those need upgrades. Desperately need upgrades. And your defense is a lockdown city, but your offensive line. So it's going to be your offensive line. Your offensive line is going to get upgrade. Really, really hope so for you guys. And yeah, now on to the Steel City. The Steel City is really pretty good, but once again, left guard, man. Left guard. Left guard is a liability, and that is probably number one on my list to get an upgrade, and obviously the defense is locked down, but Joe Hayden could get an upgrade. He could really get an upgrade. So I think it's between Joe Hayden and Steven. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Steven! Your name is now Steven. So I think Steven's going to get it. After all, he is a 70 overall. Now we have the Panthers. And the Panthers, this is a pretty well-rounded team, I think. Once again, right guard stands out. Russell Okung hasn't had a card since the beginning of the game. But I'd say it's between right guard and left tackle. And then maybe Trey Boston, I think. But I really, really think if it were to come down to it, it's either the right guard or left tackle, Russell Okung or Michael Schofield. Now we have the New York Football Giants theme team, and Andrew Thomas hasn't had a card since the beginning of the game. But basically, it's between, once again, another offensive lineman pick, I think. Left tackle, center, and right tackle. All three of these positions desperately need upgrades. Daniel Jones won't get one since he already has a theme builder. But, yeah, your defense is actually looking really pretty good. And I definitely think that when it comes down to it, either your left tackle, center, or right tackle, but leaning heavily more on right tackle will get the upgrade. And now for the Washington football team. This team is actually really pretty stacked, but I'm honestly kind of willing to bet that it's gonna be can't be Preston Smith because he doesn't play for them anymore. They could definitely use an upgrade at wide receiver 3. Though I don't think he's done really well. But, yeah, this team's hard. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say Cody Latimer is going to get it, even though he hasn't really done well all season. And, yeah, because he's the only hole that they really need. But now, the Cowboys theme team, let's glance over it. Immediately, Trayvon Diggs could get an upgrade. Trayvon Diggs could get an upgrade. Tyron Smith and La'el Collins. But I think Trayvon Diggs is going to get an upgrade. He's been playing out of his mind. He's been playing really, really well. And I feel that he is deserving of that upgrade. And Cowboys fans will finally get another good, fast corner to replace Byron Jones, who's kind of slow. Now on to my 49ers. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Immediately, right off the bat, I want to say Brandon Ayuk, but I know that we're not going to get him. But, personally, I think that, we have a cornerback that we got from the Chargers. Jason Verrett is going to get it. I feel that Jason Verrett is going to get it. Ever since he became healthy, he's been lights out and has done really, really well. And he's got an 87 overall right now, and I think that he could definitely be the next upgrade. So Jason Verrett for my 49ers. Now we have the Saints theme team. Now the Saints could honestly, you could see a lot of upgrades here. You could honestly, if I'm willing to bet, I'd say Marshawn Lattimore, man. Marshawn Lattimore is going to get the upgrade. He's a low overall. He hasn't gotten an upgrade since the beginning of the year. I definitely think that Marshawn Lattimore is going to be the one to get the upgrade. After all, he's one of the best corners in the game. Now we have not Derrick Henry Titans. We have the Tennessee Titans. Yeah. Of course, powered by Derrick Henry. Also, Tennessee Titans, man. Looking at this team, I think it's going to be Roger Saffold. He is just the lowest overall player. If not him, then I'd definitely say Kevin Byard. But one of those two guys will get the upgrade, I hope, for the sake of all your guys' teams. Now we have the Seahawks theme team. If my computer will load. Come on. Running into some network issues. Alright, the Seahawks theme team. Dwayne Brown. Immediately, right off the bat, Dwayne Brown really needs the upgrade. So Greg Olsen could theoretically get an upgrade. But, Trey Flowers could get an upgrade. But I think it's going to be, I definitely think it's going to be, I think it's going to be Dwayne Brown or Greg Olsen. Dwayne Brown or Greg Olsen. This is another offensive pick. So it's between Dwayne Brown and Greg Olsen. Those are the, so we're coming down near the end. We have the Cincinnati Bengals theme team. And, naturally this team's kind of lacking. It's going to be a right tackle. They have a 71 right tackle. And that just cannot do in Madden, and I think EA is going to be nice and give you guys a nice, good right tackle to shore up the right side of your offensive line. That way you guys will not get insta-shedded. So Bobby Hart is looking like the... Coming up on the... Have we done the Chargers already? No. So, coming up on the second to last team, the New York Jets. Looking at it, I want to say right guard, but Christopher Herndon could get it. But I personally think that it's going to be Greg Van Roten. I think that's his name. Yeah. Looking at it, Greg Van Roten seems like the right choice to go with. After all, he's a 74 on the offensive line. That just can't happen. And if not him, then Christopher Herndon, the fourth. Alright, now on to the final team, the LA Chargers. Are we really having the overall problem again? There we go. Fixed it. Mike Pouncey could be due for an upgrade. Hunter Henry has been doing really well. He's due for an upgrade. Alright, going through, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Mike Pouncey. He just is the lowest overall, and I think that solidifies him into having the upgrade. Alright. And that is the final team. I want to thank you all for watching. And as always, please do smash the subscribe button and like the video. Also, don't forget to turn on the bell notification to be notified every time that I post. And comment down below how your day was. And what team you're rocking, whether it's the best team, a budget team, a no money spent team, a theme team. As you all know, I'm rocking a Niners theme team, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.